Do you get what I'm trying to say? Like, so everybody, they're gonna go into school.
So, okay, maybe I'm gonna play the devil's advocate here.
Hey! You're gonna play the devil's what?
Advocate is
No.
okay.
Just be an advocate.
You are now listening to the Make It Lucrative podcast with your hosts, Naniao and Genevieve. Mill, making sure you're paid up.
Does the week feel weird?
This week.
Yeah.
It's gone fast, but it's been a challenging week.
I'm not even talking about a challenge of it. Like, I was saying to Mummy, I was like, every time I come home here, this week, every day that I've come home, I feel like tomorrow is Saturday.
Yeah, today felt like Friday. I shouldn't be going to work tomorrow.
I'm very tempted to wake up and just be like, I thought it was Saturday. Do you think they'd accept that? How do you say that to someone?
It's like, what? No.
I thought it was the week. Oh my god.
No.
Oh my
Wait,
goodness.
let me check my.
Did I really do that? Oh no.
No. No. That's what I'll be doing. I'll be like, no. Are you sure?
I'll be like, nah, listen.
I'll be like, you check.
Well,
check. Check. Yeah, that's what I'll be like. I'll be like, check. I'll be like,
I'll just be like, oh, well.
I'll be like,
no, Monday.
I'll be like, yesterday was the 17th. Today's the 18th.
Oh, I can't believe this happens. That's you know what? As the comment, I'll be like, oh, that's crazy, isn't it?
And I'll be like, wait. Alright, hold on. Give me 5 minutes. Call them like at the end of the day. Be like, yeah, I was just really trying to find out what day it was. That's
I just couldn't believe it.
And I'll be like, right, that was crazy. It's crazy how things happen. Right, see you on Monday.
So you're telling me today is not Saturday. So you're telling me right now, that today's not Saturday. That's what you're telling me, that right now is not Saturday.
When was my brunch appointment?
That's the crazy. Can you imagine something like that happened?
Brunch appointment.
Stop laughing. But yeah, so no, upon all of that, we're still getting to work tomorrow. Anyway.
No, this is what I want to. I saw you this, but I want to laugh with you.
Excuse me, can we just wait 1 minute? I know you don't recognize my voice. I'm your bank balance. I know we haven't been seeing eye to eye recently, but I overheard you talking about iPhone 13, and I had to come and ask you, what is your business with iPhone 13? The last time we saw £800 or more was 2015, and that was student loan. Based on your bank balance and credit score, the only phone you should have should look like this. And iPhone 13,
it's quite
the only
upgraded
eye
one
you need in your life is income. There's over 1 million jobs outside, and instead of you to be on Indeed, you're on the Apple website looking at iPhone 13.
Some people will be butthurt.
You rotate the same 3 boxes and 2 pairs of socks, and you're worried about an £800 phone. Oh no, he didn't. Come on, can you just behave yourself and face your front? Hello, excuse me, can we just wait 1 minute?
I think
I love our uncle. Just clap for uncle. He always tells it as it is.
Well said, very well said. I think.
Do you know what? Sorry to
go
sorry
on.
to cut you at the beginning.
You're never sorry to cut me.
And everybody knows it.
Okay.
No, do you know what? Yeah, the reason that's funny and the reason to put it up is because I think this week I saw the meme where it was just like, I'm at that age where I'm not upgrading my phone until it's not working, until it's not working, and it's like, I didn't know that until I saw these. I didn't know there was an. I'm not even looking there, like.
As he said, we're facing off front.
Dude, it's crazy to me that, you know what, yeah, that the buzz of phones have become, even rubbish phones are still quite good. Like the buzz of phones are still like there.
I think, you know, the iPhone whole thing is all of it is a scam anyway, really, because they upgrade it and even the changes aren't like it's not like you go from. It's not like the first. Let's say they do one phone where you can, you know, touch with your ID, and the next phone, you know, you can call it from downstairs and it will walk upstairs. There's no like massive that you'd be like, hey, this one I need it. Do you get what I'm saying? It's just, I think it's just the buzz. I always complain here that when I bought my phone, it was new for 2 weeks and then they let out a new one. I couldn't believe that I couldn't believe that I'd gotten the phone when it was new and fresh. Then I couldn't believe that within 2 weeks it was now an old phone.
Yeah.
So if you're keeping up with this, how do you keep up with this? Like, and what's the point of keeping up with something like this? If within a month, every month, do you wait until the end when they've released everything for the year and then you buy all of it, or do you just buy it as it comes out and just wait in line? Like, listen.
I'm grown. Give me SIM only. You get me?
Yeah. Like, I'm
as
I
long
can't
as I
say...
have credit to call. Do you get me?
I wouldn't say that I would go for the quality of the phone that he put up about.
No, not necessarily the quality, but I'm saying that's what I'm trying to say. Even phones that we don't regard, like, I'm not gonna lie, an iPhone 7 Plus is still a good phone.
Yeah.
Do you get me?
I mean, but you know, I think the whole point, and this will probably bring us.
And I'm not saying that people. Like, I'm not. Listen, if you want to go and get it,
yeah, I mean, if you could, but the point is, if you have the money to and that's his point in this video.
Yeah.
He's not saying that it's don't go and buy it, because you can buy anything you want if you've got not anything within reason if you have the money. But I think the point here is that you can't afford it anyway.
And it's like that's what I'm trying to say. It's like it didn't even come across my. I'm not like I didn't even know. I think if I didn't see these memes that have come, I didn't know. If phones are really listening
to us, they've listened and they've heard that. I'm not gonna.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna.
I wasn't gonna do it. So it would just be a waste of time.
There was no way that I was gonna. It was like it didn't pop up in my explore page. Nothing. I didn't know. I didn't even know. I don't even know what. I didn't even know we were under 13.
Yeah, you know what? I did lose track.
Yeah.
You know what? Because it's all of the letters that they throw in there. It really makes you lose track. So 13. Hey, I remember iPhone 3.
I remember the 5. Was it 5C when they did the 5C?
Yeah, I think that was a 5C.
Yeah.
Something.
Yeah, I can't.
I remember when that. No, I don't remember that. But I remember my old choir teacher showed us his iPhone 1 or 2 or something like that. It looked like a mouse, man.
Yeah.
I couldn't even believe that they started off looking like that. They've come a long way and stuff. But I think phones are a necessity only up until a certain point, really. But again, if you are these influencers and stuff, I think it just makes. No, I don't really understand it. I think you're right. If your phone is still working, I don't really know. If you've got a good phone and it's still working,
that's what I'm trying to say. That's what I'm trying to say. Like I'm saying, even and I know I'm saying it, a 7 Plus, is still a very good phone.
But that's what my point was, that they make it so that those phones don't run as well. Because you know the upgrades, like they upgrade your software.
Everybody clocked on to that thing they were doing. You get me? That was bad.
So
that was really
well, they do that with a lot of their stuff anyway. Allegedly, I'm not going to get into that because I don't have all the facts and stuff. But
that was really nasty.
In this day and age, anyway, things are not built to last. Yeah. I remember I was talking to somebody about it, and they were like, back in the 1900s or stuff. They used to make
19.
Yeah, back when they were. Well, I think it was the dawn of like when like like steam trains and all that kind of stuff. Yeah. So when they were making things, correct me if I'm wrong. I'm paraphrasing here, but they used to build things specifically to last. So that's why you see cars from back then. They're still sort of like, you can still make them. I mean, maybe they're not great for the environment, but they're still running. And then it got to a certain point where they just stopped doing that, and everything after a couple of months, it would just spoil. Everything just because in order to.
That story you told, you know what? Sorry to digress. It reminds me of. We're gonna go back to what we're talking about, but it reminds me of. You know, last time we were speaking about those people that when they're arguing, they go to the mad extreme and they start talking, be like, no, but my uncle's brother's baby mother said this. No, not at you. It just reminded me of that. No, it wasn't at you. I was just reminding because you know those people you'll be arguing with them, or you'll be having a discussion, a heated debate. You get me? And they just be like, no, it's not true. Why? Because my uncle's baby mother, they did this and this happened to them, and I was just like, bro, like why are you those people that argue like that? Like, sorry, that is
just hold the loss. It's it's just people who are not good at not winning. Yeah, like or losing, I should say.
Anyway, so like we were saying with this whole generation,
I think the question here is: are you able? Are people being peer pressured into doing things like this?
100%.
Yeah, that's all it is.
But then I think I don't blame them because I really think no, to a point. Hey, you did that for long.
Yeah, because I really don't agree.
You did that for long. Hey.
Yeah.
Singer. You went.
It was hard.
Yeah, it was hard. I need to drink some water. No, I don't blame them. Hold on.
I do. Not.
Do you know
I don't like the word blame, but you know.
Look, I'm not saying they shouldn't take responsibility for it. Yeah. But that's why I said it comes with age.
Okay.
At the age I am now, 3 years.
You can't bully me into spending my money. That's what you're coming to say, isn't it?
It's like I'm not fazed by that.
Okay. For me, is that you're not coming to.
That's what I'm trying to say. Everybody has every kind of age group, generation almost has a thing that they're fazed by. Do you get me? Our generation, we're fazed by who's got a property, who's got a business, who's got. Some people are peer pressured into doing business. Let's be honest. No, let's be honest. Go on Instagram and stuff. Everybody's
So what's
on.
the difference between those
Everyone's got in their bio an entrepreneur. Do you get me? You've got it in your bio. You're not even doing anything. You've just been peer pressured into doing it. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Like. So everybody, they're gonna go into school.
So okay. It's maybe I'm gonna play the devil's advocate here.
Hey. You're gonna play the devil's what?
Advocate is
No.
okay.
Just be an advocate.
Okay.
We
Woo.
rebuke it in Jesus'
Oh, my
name.
days.
You're a pastor.
Those of you who knew what I meant,
You're a
but
pastor.
my point is, not everybody does things like that, and so I'm not shaming anyone for
I
for
feel like
being
you're feeling a bit ashamed.
no for being pressured into doing certain things, yeah. But and I think for me the question here really is, so you want a new iPhone, for example, you can't afford it. And now, let's say you've done all this stuff to try and get the money together and try and afford it. And now you're sitting in the most dangerous situation. And you're sitting there, and at that point, do you still think that what you're doing was like a plausible... Like, I mean, you put yourself into...
You see the example I brought about the extremes just now, yeah? You see how it applies to you?
Yeah,
because you allow the devil to advocate you. You allow the devil to just advocate you.
No! Okay. Fine. Some people get peer pressured into it.
No. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying that they shouldn't take responsibility.
Mm-hmm.
Do you get me? And that's why I always say I feel like a level of education, a level of talking to, a level of, do you get me? But let's not act like our environment doesn't affect us. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Like that's what I'm trying to say.
100%.
They're going to school.
So how do we stop this culture then of because okay, I was playing advocate, but I do sympathize because it's not just the thing where it's like, oh, maybe you see someone and it's envy. Sometimes it's like fear of being bullied. Oh, you're scared to take out your phone. You're scared to wear them shoes to school. You're scared.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. These
let
big
your mum plait your
companies, yeah, their marketing their
their target audience isn't older people.
Yeah, they
it's
know what they're
people. It's
doing.
people who don't have the money for it.
Yeah, they know what they're
Why
doing.
is that a good technique to target people who can't traditionally afford that?
Do you know
stuff?
what? They're not targeting people who necessarily traditionally can't
Okay,
afford.
they're targeting people
who are not
are
financially.
targeting people.
No, they're targeting people who let me use this term some way, are kind of financially naive and financially unaware and financially immature, and even maybe not just financially immature, but immature because it comes with a kind of, like I said, it's like right now. I don't feel ashamed that I don't feel like I look at my budget, I can afford, and it makes sense financially for me to go and do that. Like, you can't look at me like, right, you got an iPhone, I don't even know what this is, 10 or something.
I think even our age group sort of bants it as well. It's like, I'm not changing my phone or...
Yeah, do you get me? It's just and it's more with that, and it's more because I know financially the goals I have in life, it's not gonna move me. For you, it's not gonna move you. Do you get me? But it's targeted to a more naive audience.
I wouldn't even say that. I'd probably say that it's targeted to people who their demographic is people who can't afford it. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, it's the influencers and the celebrities who maybe, from what you can see, would want those phones, and then the people who watch them see them with that kind of stuff in it. I guess you couldn't really target someone who technically can't afford it, but if they get enough pressure or if they're influenced enough by the people that they
just
follow,
because they buy it doesn't mean they can afford it.
Who, even the celebrities?
No, I'm talking about, you see, because for example, some people, because they've been able to obtain something, it doesn't mean you can afford it.
No, 100%. But
Do you get
that's
what I'm
the
trying
point.
to say?
That's
So
the
it's just
point.
like they're targeting people who generally can't afford it and are still going out their way to
Okay,
buy
so
it.
Lethal B said this thing. Yeah. So how much do you agree with it? You probably heard it. He was like, he
sure.
doesn't buy something until he can afford it 3 times over.
Yeah, it's
At
true.
this point, people
true.
don't buy things. No, people buy things and have to pay for it in 3 installments.
Listen, Kalana's killing our people.
So it's ClearPay.
Trust me, Kalana ClearPay.
I
they're
can't
head-topping
believe,
people.
that this is a thing that exists. I can't believe that people are buying clothes and paying for it in installments. I'm not shaming, honest, I'm not shaming anybody, but I
You
can't
just
believe
didn't think that it would be a thing that
it's
exists.
a thing that someone would say, to buy clothes.
I don't know if it...
Because
I don't know
if you
it's,
have to buy clothes in installments, I feel like maybe it's something that you can go without.
Yeah.
I heard somebody say something yesterday. They said, it was one of these YouTubers or influencers. She was just like, if you want to buy something and you think it's really expensive, a game that you should play or something that you should think about in your head is, would you rather the thing or the money equivalent? And if you'd rather the money equivalent, then don't spend the money on it. But if you'd rather the thing, then spend the money on it. I mean, it's not a way to live your life.
And no, even
but-
I heard something like that as well about if you want something and you look at the price and stuff, like you give it a week.
I thought you were coming to make a joke. Sorry, I thought you were coming to do a thing where you just repeat what I said.
No. It's just like give it a week and
Yeah,
then still
yeah. Sometimes
see if
it's
you
like
still.
listen.
Do you get me?
It's like hunger. They said sometimes when you're hungry, you're actually thirsty, and your body is a bit confused. And we've got so used to.
Hello, you downstairs?